Hello, Internet. Welcome to Antiheroes Anomalous, unless you've been here before, in which case, welcome back. I'm Nick, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons show! Before we get started, let's go around the room for introductions.
Hi, I'm Ethan, and I play Slim, who is a plasmoid celestial patron warlock.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I play Celine, who is an ASMR lunar sorcerer.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Jacket, the Shifter Way of Mercy monk.
And hi, I'm Gabo, and I play Phaedric, the Aasimar Pact of the Chain warlock.
Thanks, everyone. Before we get started, let's go around the room for introductions. I lost my place in my notes. This is the worst I've ever done at this. I flubbed it at the last second. We premiere our episodes on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific. We use custom items and some notable differences from the published adventure, some of which you might notice tonight. The character portraits on the info cards and layout are by our very own K. Cal. You can check the video description for links and information, as well as links to Black Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, and trans rights resources. You can follow us on co-host at Antiheroes. Please enjoy the show, share it with your friends, and now let's roll the intro. Welcome back. Now, before we get underway, there's a short recap for you. Our party awoke in the mortuary of Sigil with no memory of how they got there. Shortly after reaching the city streets, Phaedric was killed by assassins, only for another version of him to appear alive and well. Over the course of their adventures in Sigil, the other three have also died and returned in a new guise. They've heard conflicting explanations for what might be going on from a variety of sources, but they have no firm answers yet. When the mysterious Shemeshka offered them sanctuary at her casino, Fortune's Wheel, they decide to take their chances in the hopes that meeting with her will point the way toward the truth. And we will pick up where we left off in the Fortune's Wheel casino, as y'all are just kind of like milling about. What would you like to do?
Did we decide we were going to go to Shemeshka now, or was it just, okay, well, we're done with the thing, it's time to call it for the night?
Well,
I think you asked somebody earlier if Shemeshka was around, and they told you that she's not yet. She's expected later.
I see.
also, there was a heated discussion between Phaedric and Jacket about helping this dragon that was in debt. Jacket didn't want to.
I remember that, yeah.
But Phaedric's like,
And by heated discussion, you mean we
like,
looked at each other.
we shared.
And I was like, but let's help the guy. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Whole conversation.
But I mean, I think we did have some discussion about like we could have a potential ally. You know, I don't know who mentioned that. I think it was Kay, and so I don't know.
To be fair, if we're taking a vote, like I would also vote to help the dragon, because I've been there, but I don't have the money or means to help the dragon myself, and plus I'm gonna have to dip into party funds at some point because I need a lot of expensive diamonds in the near future.
Slim, as you finish saying that you don't have the money, I assume the four of you are kind of grouped up discussing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You're approached by someone you haven't seen since you woke up and came into the casino. Pharaoh arrives.
Oh.
Said, I'm glad I could catch you all together. I have something for you.
Oh?
He pulls out a small, like, little money pouch and hands it to Phaedric, probably. I took the liberty, since I know it's a bit dangerous for you to be wandering around Sigil at the moment, to collect your reward for the Valnan job.
Oh,
I went to the soup kitchen and got what you were supposed to get for finishing that one.
Oh,
thank you so much.
yes. I mean, I think Jacket wanted to speak with Sai, but I guess we could do that at another time.
Speak with who?
Sai? The soup kitchen? Isn't that his name?
Whose name?
I'm asking the DM.
Yes, that was the name of the guy.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
making sure I'm saying it properly. It's like,
Yeah.
player brain was like, I hate remembering names. Is this the wrong person?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Sai, the soup kitchen. The one who gave us the job.
I think you're mistaken. I collected this from the person who gave you the job, a Githrai woman named Dalmanith.
Sorry, can you spell that real quick? Dalmatian?
Dolmanith.
Dalmanith. No, I'd remember taking a job from someone named Dalmanith, and I can guarantee you we didn't do that.
Yeah, and isn't it called Sai's Soup Kitchen?
Right.
No, it's called Dalmanith Soup Kitchen.
Can I insight check? Is this
Yeah.
person gaslighting us?
Yeah,
Like,
me
Yeah.
too. Me too. 100%. 100%. Yeah, I believe him.
18?
You got an 18, you said?
Yeah.
Phaedric, Barrow's telling you the truth.
Whoa. And I look at the others. You remember what I remember, right? He's starting to question his reality.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, you and I think we're remembering the same thing. This has got to be some more weird nonsense like what's been going on with us.
That's unfortunate.
Anyway, in addition to the money, you will also get this. And he gives you a small string of prayer beads.
What?
What?
What are we meant to do with this?
Oh, they're the magic, actually.
Oh.
You can use one of these. I don't know the details myself, but I was told that they are very useful for combat.
Great. See, hand him to Phaedric, but along
Does
with the
anyone have
money.
any way of identifying these things?
If only the other Slim were here, he would know.
Or the other me?
The one with the fists of fury? I don't think he'd know much of anything about these
No.
actually.
No, the one from where I'm from.
Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about that guy. Maybe he would. Sorry, you're a father and you don't know anything about how these prayer beads work?
Well, they're not my religion.
Ah,
I'm proficient in religion. Could I do a check to see, do I know
Yeah.
these? Would I?
Go
Actually,
ahead.
I'm also proficient in religion.
Make an either an Arcana or a religion check.
Let's go religion. Let's see.
This is the one version of Celine who has no religious affinity at all.
14.
How'd Slim do?
I got a 17.
Okay. Slim, you do recognize these. These are like it's a sort of prayer necklace carried by monks who travel dangerous routes. You can pull one of the beads off and throw them, and it's a bead of force.
Oh,
So there are 6 beads on the string.
I'll convey that info.
Sounds useful.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's made for monks. We currently have one in our party. Maybe he should have them.
I was gonna say it's giving monk. Yeah. I'll hand them to Jacket. Unless anyone else strongly wants them.
Sure, I'll take them. Is this an actual magic item I can look up?
Oh,
Yeah, you can look up beads of force.
Got it.
I think so, anyway.
It actually says requires beads of force.
Beads of force require attunement?
No, I might have been looking at the wrong thing. Never mind.
That would strike me as odd.
Was definitely looking at the wrong thing.
One of y'all, for the listeners, should explain what these things do.
I think Nick just did, didn't he?
Well, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
But if Zach's going to take 5 minutes reading the stat cards, he might want to share with the class. Is my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, please. I'm just reading it. But you want to read it out?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's bead of force, singular, but you said there's 6 of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. You can use an action to throw the bead up to 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed a DC 15 Dex saving throw or take 5d4 force damage. The sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for a minute. Any creature that failed the save and is completely within the area is trapped inside the sphere. Creatures that succeed on the save or are partially within the area are pushed away from the center of the sphere until they are no longer inside of it. Only breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall. No attack or other effect can. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere wall, moving the sphere up to half the creature's walking speed. The sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to weigh only 1 pound, regardless of the weight of the creature inside.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
That's so silly.
Alrighty, we got him.
Yeah.
I will throw all of these at once. It's like a Pokeball.
I was gonna
Kinda.
say.
Kind of, yeah.
How much money did we get?
And 200 gold.
You want to add all that, or do you want to split it?
We can do 100 and 100.
Sure. I mean, you're going to lose your 100 because you're going to give it to the dragon, right?
No, haven't decided yet.
The reward for that one.
It's okay if we want to do that. It's fine.
Okay, never mind.
As long as we have 300 left over, because if we get some diamond pieces, I can revivify your butts if you die. / when you die.
Oh.
But dying isn't the end for us, or so we think.
Not that we know of.
That's true.
Oh.
We've all died once, so we don't know if it was a one-time thing, if it's a 9 lives kind of thing, or...
It could only be 3 lives. We only made 3 characters, so...
You
What
only
are you
made 3
talking about?
characters?
Our characters don't know that. What?
What are you talking about, Slim? Are you drunk already?
I just briefly saw Beyond the Veil.
That religion check got you some more information.
But in all seriousness, I need 300 gold at some point to buy some diamonds. That's all I'm saying. So, as long as we can manage that.
Well, it sounds to me that we have the funds to pay off this poor dragon's tab, and it sounds to me also that, Jacket, I'm sorry, but you're outnumbered, because I would also vote to do it.
What's the dragon's tab again?
It's 100 gold.
-10.
Oh,
Minus 10
90
because
gold.
he did, yeah. You'd give him a little bit last time.
yeah, we can do that, right?
Yeah, Jacket doesn't put up any resistance. He just shrugs and said, "Fine."
Let's do it.
Okay.
I think we should at least have them agree to help us or something in some way, instead of just paying it off out of goodwill for a random stranger's large debt.
All right, so which one of us is the most convincing? Which one of us can persuade a dragon to agree to something like that?
Well, I'm not sure, but I've never spoken to a dragon before, but you seem to be getting on fairly well with him, Slim, before.
I mean, I'm certainly willing to try, but
Go ahead.
he did seem
Oh.
kind of grumpy towards me.
Wait. Guidance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did someone give Slim? I guess I only need 60 because I have 40.
Just take the 100 from the
Or
reward that we
30.
just got.
Okay.
That's more than
90.
his allowance. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll.
What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna run off with it?
you're gonna trade
like,
it in for
You
more
would.
gambling money.
If someone happens to be next to you offering you chips, I'm convinced that you would give them all the money.
Slim holds out his hands after forming hands from his pseudopods.
Okay, give you the rest, the other 50 or whatever it is you need.
Yeah, I need 50 to get the 90. Okay.
Okay.
I will go back over to the dragon and kind of sit down next to it.
The dragon is, before it only had the one coin, like this one gold coin that it was just sort of like poking at and playing with, and now it's using both hands to kind of like make a pile of the what you gave 10 coins. It's got 11 gold now. It's just like sort of making a pile and just sort of dividing it and messing with it. It's like he's trying to luxuriate in a hoard that is made of 11 gold pieces and not doing a very good job of it.
Did he win anything off the slots? Because I also gave him one of my Razor
He
Vine
did.
tokens.
I think he
That's
got a
right,
little bit
we
more
rolled
money.
for it.
Yeah. Let's see. He played a slot machine and he won. Piled in with these 11 coins is a small, like finely crafted toothed gear.
Okay.
That's what he won from the slots.
All right. I will sidle on up to this dragon and sit down next to him.
Hey, buddy. So I talked to my friends who are the ones who hold the purse strings, and we all kind of feel a little bad for you.
You should. This
So-
place cheated me.
Casinos will do that. The
I'm
mouse
the
always
victim
wins.
here.
No, I don't doubt it. The point is, we want to help, but you know, we've had our share of trouble since we got to Sigil. You know how it is when the entire multiverse is out to get you. So we were just hoping, you know, we help you out, we scratch your scales, you scratch our scales a little bit later. You know, when we need.
Yep, you cut out there.
Oh no! Slim just basically said, "We'll scratch your scales, you scratch ours in the future in a later date."
Hoping that we can work out some kind of situation.
If you pay off my tab and I'm free to go, you will be known as a friend to dragonkind.
Slim looks back to the group with like a little bit of a shrug.
Very exaggerated thumbs up from Celine.
And so, yeah, if we heard this, I'd be like nodding.
And so, like, just to be clear, as a friend of dragonkind, are there any sort of benefits?
I will put a good word for you with dragons I meet. What is your name?
My name's Slim. That's Phaedric, Celine, and Jacket. We don't really have a group name yet.
Phaedric and some other people.
Correct.
And Slim.
Yes. And so we're just kind of hoping if like we ever need the help of a dragon, that we can count on you, our big friend whose tab we paid off.
You will, once my horde is established, I will let you use it. A dragon's horde has mighty powers, you know.
All right, no doubt. Yeah, that sounds good.
I will put. Let's see. He has 11.
Yeah,
So he needs
11 and a gear.
So he needs 89 coins. Am I mathing right? Yes. I will put 89 coins on the counter for him, leaving me with 1 in my inventory.
He looks at the one that you're holding back and says, that one too.
To start the horde after you pay the tab.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. I'll hand over that coin too.
Okay. He roars with appreciation and says, Barkeep! I'm paying the debt in full! And slides over all of the gold you just put in front of him and just like scrapes one across the bar back toward his own side. And the Yeti who's tending the bar says, he counts it. And which takes like a couple minutes because he's counting 200 in gold coins. Says, all right, this is it. Your tab's closed out. I'll put in word with the bouncer so you're free to go. And the Winter's Bite, which is this dragon's name, takes one gold coin in between two of his claws and takes the finely crafted gear between two of its other claws in its other hand and goes, freedom! And just sort of stomps out of the bar.
Remember, Slim, Phaedric, and some others are friends of Dragonkind and have access to your horde when you have one.
He doesn't look back or acknowledge you in any way.
All right. Well, I shouted it after him.
Yeah. The bartender does look at you and go, thank you for getting that guy out of my hair. He was more trouble than it's worth. You drink on me if you want one.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, whiskey, like I said, on the rocks. I assume that's a rule here.
Yeah, all of my drinks are on the rocks. And he starts mixing whiskey.
Yeah, Slim will take it.
Okay.
Free access to a dragon's horde. That's exciting.
He said it was powerful, but I don't know exactly.
Well, surely it
Powerful in
is.
what
It's
sense?
always powerful in all the storybooks. I wonder how long it takes one to accumulate a horde.
It probably depends on your luck, and that one didn't seem terribly lucky, so yeah,
Well,
who
it
knows?
seems incredibly lucky if you ask me. Someone stranger just came up and paid his tab.
Slim kind of nods and kind of points at Celine.
Creates fingers to do finger guns at her. Well, you thinking you're going to want to play some more? Or was that the last of your pocket change?
Oh no, well, it was the last of my money, but I do have more Razorvine tokens. However, the dice tables are kind of dead. We've done this lots. I can save these for another time. Now that I know this place is here, it's my new favorite place in the world. So I'll be
Is there
back.
something we haven't tried yet? Because I have one token left. Seems a shame not to spend it.
There is a table game you haven't played yet. You've been to some of these these dice tables, but there's another game over here at a longer table that seems a little bit more involved.
Do we have time to try the other one? The rules might be a bit beyond me, but I don't know. It might be fun.
Slim nods eagerly.
I'm down.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Gotta kill time anyway.
You walk up to this table and come around it, and you learn from the dealer that this game is called Oladamara's Bounty. It's played on a long table that's embroidered with like this flat pattern of an unfolded, exploded 20-sided die.
Okay.
The dealer is a spectator that's kind of shaped like an icosahedron, which is a 20-sided shape. and it's asking everyone to place their bets before the dealer acts. You're able to bet on numbers between 1 and 20. To place a bet, you just place one razor leaf on that number of space on the table. There's no limit to how many numbers you can bet on, but you have to place at least one per number.
So it's like, is it like the roulette
Yeah,
wheel or
it's
something?
pretty similar to roulette.
Basically, okay.
This one feels very dangerous.
I'm gonna put a token on 13.
What's the payout if you get your number?
If the number on the die, and you are now seeing that the spectator itself is numbered, every face of the spectator has a number on it. If the spectator rolls the number that you choose, you get 5 times the amount of chips that you wagered. But any other number, you lose the chips.
Why not? I have 2 left. Can I put one on? I'm gonna say 4 and 12.
Okay, 1 and 4, 1 and 12.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to put one on 7, one on 17, one on 1, and one on 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Phaedric's got 2 down. Taking some notes here. Celine's got 1. Shackett put anything down?
He's gonna watch.
Okay. Once all the bets are in, the spectator kind of like floats up to what looks like a prearranged area and just like drops down a little ramp and rolls itself across the table.
Cute.
And let's see what the lucky number is. On a D20, not a D12.
13, 13, 13.
It is 13, in fact.
Woo!
Oh! That was lucky.
Slim gives Celine a big hug and just like jumps up and down.
That's incredible.
All right, Celine, you win 5 razor leaves, and the rest you lose yours.
I had a good feeling about that.
Yeah, this one's really dangerous, but I like it.
I think when Slim puts Celine down, she kind of wobbles a second. In a daze. What just happened?
3, 4. Okay. Now I'm down to 7.
Should we go again?
I've got 5 tokens now. I wish I could spin that fortune's wheel again. That was the most thrilling thing we've done all night. But it's only one a day, right?
Right, but you could save for tomorrow.
Do you think we'll be here tomorrow? Already spent one night here.
Slim just kind of like looks at Celine and then says,
I mean, I'm gonna be here every day. So
Sure. Well, I mean, there's no telling, right? We woke up here randomly without planning it or knowing it was going to happen. And I was just thinking we might disappear just as randomly. But sure, we could save it for another day.
well, I'm gonna lose 2 more then, just so we can have a matching number before we decide to quit.
All right. Good luck.
Anyone else betting on this one?
I'm broke. No tokens left.
Phaedric, a woman who's been watching the games, sees you talking to your friends and says, "Oh, are you out?"
Yeah. Not that lucky.
She's a human woman in like, looks like in her like late 20s, early 30s, dressed in like very fine clothing, clearly some kind of noble or like upper status person. Says, "Here," and hands you a single razor leaf.
Oh, thank you so much.
On behalf of the ring givers.
The ring givers?
We're a faction. Not a major one, but we're hoping to become one someday.
Oh,
Let people know that we did you a good turn.
Okay, Will do.
Ta-ta.
Huh.
Right,
Okay, I guess I'm betting.
Yeah. Slim, what are you putting yours down on?
7 and 17.
Okay. Phaedric?
Celine, what should I put this on?
You could put it on you could put it on hell yeah.
I think Celine looks at Phaedric for a long time and thinks about it and says, 11.
11 it is.
All right.
Right in the middle. I like it.
Celine jacket.
Oh no, I'm saving my 5 tokens for the
Ah.
wheel.
Okay. All right. The spectator repeats the process, rolls itself across the table.
Oh.
17.
Ooh.
Well, now I just want to keep going, but I will show restraint.
So I lost 2 but gained 5, so I'm up 3.
Yeah.
No, I lost 1 but gained 5.
Yes.
You
Wait, no,
bet
you
on
bet.
2 numbers?
Yes. So I gained 4 and lost.
So you lost
Oh my
1 and
gosh.
gained 4, or you lost 2 and gained 5. Whatever's easier for you to count.
You can also cash these out at the same exchange rate of 10 gold per rage relief.
But why would you do that? Why would anyone ever choose to do that? Okay.
Where's the fun in that?
I have 10 left now
Okay.
at this point.
Cool.
Nice round number.
Do you want to play any of the other games? Do you want to check out the stage show? Do you want to do anything
Ooh, the
else?
stage show. Is there a stage show going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I want to look at that.
Okay.
I feel like Celine is very much like a toddler at an amusement park, like very distracted by all the flashing lights and shiny things.
Mhm.
Like you can't keep her on task. She's just like very distracted. Like, ooh, let's go over there. Ooh, let's go over there. What's that? Yes, it's a stage show.
As you walk up to the stage show, they are sort of like one act is just finishing up and another one is getting ready to take its place. There is a gnomish illusionist who's doing like a magic show. That's the one that's just finishing up. He's like saying, "You've been a great audience. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hope to see you tomorrow at the next show here at the Fortune's Wheel." And as he does the like Fortune's Wheel thing, like raises his hands to wave everyone goodbye and just like coins shower from his sleeves.
Oh my
and just,
god.
like rain across the front row of the audience. And some of the patrons start like discreetly not to look desperate, but like start trying to collect some of the money that's falling down.
I feel like Celine would run up to try and
Yeah.
do that too.
Yeah.
Celine just runs up. It's like, ooh.
Let me see here. You
Like you
managed-
guys would like lose track of her in a crowd because she just like fucking bolts. It's like peace out.
you managed to pick up 5 gold pieces
Yay!
loose from the floor before anyone else gets to them.
Nice.
Adding 5 gold pieces to my inventory. Heck yeah.
Don't add them to your inventory. Just
Oh,
put
no.
them somewhere else on your inventory.
Oh no.
Write 5 in quotes gold pieces on your inventory.
5 gold pieces in quotes.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured. Okay.
And taking the stage after that is several people, like a backing band is setting up instruments as a singer walks up to the mic and says like, "Lovely to see you all tonight. Welcome to my act. I'm Panic. These are..." What?
Nothing. Keep going.
Panic, and these are the pandemonium.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say, and these are the disco.
We have a good show for you. I hope you're ready to get up and move around. I hope you get ready to get up and dance. Hope you're ready to get up and have some fun. But while we get set up, I encourage you all to go to the bar and get yourselves a drink or two to get in the mood.
Woo! I don't know what y'all are doing. You're all very quiet.
Yeah, are y'all joining Celine at the show, or?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I have, I want to say I have a fruity drink in hand, and I'm matching Celine's energy.
Yes! I'll have a matching fruity drink in hand as well. We're just gonna be like, woo! Like, right
If you guys
on
want to
the
dance,
stage.
I can hold all of those drinks.
And I'll just extrude pseudopods to hold drinks.
No, I feel like half the fun of these things is having the drink in the hand and dancing and sloshing it everywhere, right? That's kind of the whole point.
Yeah, there
For sure.
is a waiter like just sort of roaming around the seating area with like a tray of drinks in hand, accepting money for them. There's
Can I try?
a couple of them walking around.
Can I try?
Can you get a sentence out?
Yeah. Can I buy drinks with my quote unquote gold coins?
When you try and offer these gold coins in exchange for a drink, I think as soon as the waiter like handles it, like takes it, they realize from the weight alone
that they're not.
this is not an actual gold piece.
Oh no.
And they say, sorry, hun, I think you've been scammed.
Oh, what a lovely trick. Okay, well, I think I have some other gold pieces in here somewhere.
Make a perception check, Celine.
Oh, sure. I can do that. With my +1 to perception.
With your
7.
with your guidance.
I did not guide myself. 7.
Okay. I also rolled super low.
Lower than a 7?
Lower than 7,
Woo.
to be honest. You reach for your actual coin purse to get to like pay for this drink, and you notice it's not there.
Oh no.
And I think with your because you beat the extremely low roll of mine, you notice one of the other waiters like trying to just like surreptitiously put it in their apron.
Excuse me, I believe that belongs to me. How would Shemeshka react to knowing one of her waitstaff is stealing from their clients? I say overly loud in the voice of like someone who's had one too many drinks.
Make an intimidation check.
Sure.
Wait, I'll join her too. I'll be like,
Okay.
yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, you've got advantage on this.
Oh,
From-
good.
from
Yeah,
basic
what the heck?
Yeah, what the heck? Advantage. Okay, well, thank you for that advantage because I needed it. 23.
Nice. You calling out this accusation against the waitress who's been going through the crowd and pretty clearly not just pickpocketing you, but maybe some other people as well. They just like don't know what to do and freeze in their tracks and drop all of the drinks at once. The plate goes
that's a
to the
waste.
floor. They all spill across the floor, and just like make a break for it, but they're like immediately caught by security guards and bouncers.
Right. It's like, catch her! I like find my coin purse and take it pointedly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Part of me hopes that Slim got robbed because Slim has 0 money. If you got my purse, who cares?
Where do you even keep your purse?
Just in my belly.
Where does he keep anything?
I'm trying to imagine a pickpocket just surreptitiously sliding a hand into your goods.
Pardon me.
As long as you avoid the very visible nerves in there, I assume Slim probably wouldn't feel too much of it. So
Ugh. Cool. All right. Well, then we'll get drinks from a reputable vendor.
Yeah,
Instead.
it's not all these waitresses are skimming the crowd. It's just one who's kind of decided to do an extracurricular thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so you're able to get some drinks, settle in for the show.
Yeah.
It's loud, it's raucous.
Oh yeah.
it's-
Celine and Phaedric right up there in the pit.
Yeah.
Woo! I've always wanted to do this.
Is Jacket just sitting back or taking it all in?
I think he's just hanging out with Slim, probably.
Okay.
Slim probably would have been up there with Celine and Phaedric, except for that he kind of needed a little bit of a smoke break. So he's finding a place to do that.
You can do that pretty much whenever. There's no
Great.
indoor smoking rules. in
Just
Sigil.
right in here at the back of the venue then,
Yeah.
chilling with Jacket.
Okay.
Oh, that was rude of me. Do you want one? I have a spare. Not the crazy razor leaf kind, just the regular kind.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, your body's a temple. I get it. So
You know the drill.
yeah, not much I could do about this body again. And Slim just kind of like pats his jello.
Jiggles the little pot belly.
This pretty much is what it is. So figure I might as well have some fun. Form a couple addictions.
Yeah. Your life, your rules.
Yeah. What do you make of this place, Jacket?
It's fun. This is
Right.
it's a pretty interesting place here. I was surprised we didn't find it sooner, to be honest.
Yeah, if this is the kind of place, like if I knew this kind of place existed in the city, I would have beelined. But I don't know, I just assumed it wasn't that kind of city.
So we never saw the outside of this building, right?
No, you did. You came
did.
in from like the portal. Came in like across the way. You came in through this abandoned street stall.
Okay. Is it like
And then-
super big and gaudy and like, or is it?
Yeah, it's pretty big and gaudy, and it has big neon lighting,
Okay.
advertising its name. But you also haven't spent a lot of time in the Lady Sword.
Yeah. I think what Jagged would say is, yeah, when we were aboard the, what's it called? Ubiquitous
Wayfarer.
something? Wayfarer. I'm like, I would have assumed we would have seen a place like this, but
But the problem with the Wayfarer is there's no outdoor seating, so we didn't actually get to see much of the city, even though we've been through a lot of the city.
I guess that's true.
It's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, but we know where it is now.
Yep. I mean, I was telling your Jacket. I was telling Phaedric earlier, or Celine. I was telling someone. I basically live here now, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yes, this definitely seems like your second home. I just want to try
first
that wheel
home, to be
again.
honest.
I want to get revenge on that wheel.
Yeah, we're gonna win you that crab,
Oh, I want the crab.
no doubt.
Looks like a chariot. I don't know why I love chariots so much as this jacket. Something the previous jacket instilled in me.
Well, we'll keep trying.
As the show on the stage sort of draws to a close and Panic bows to the audience, just like blowing kisses left and right. Thank you so much. See you all again soon. There's no act following her. Like there's no one coming out on stage to start setting up their show as her band starts taking down their instruments. Instead, all the lights in the casino dim, and the band member left starts playing a little like drum solo, and a spotlight appears at the top of the stairs
Oh shit.
as Shemeshka makes her entrance.
Oh my god. I think Celine just like grabs Phaedric's arm. 'Cause they're just like, oh.
Slim grabs
God.
Jacket's arm.
You see her at the top of this grand spiral staircase twisting down from a portal that just appears in the vaulted ceiling of the casino. Light shines down through the portal onto Shemeshka, which is like, this is where the spotlight's coming from. And you see a copper-furred, fox-headed being in this very exquisite gown, all patterned over with sort of these razor leaf designs and motifs that sort of spring out in like 3D on the arms to create like little spikes down the arms that look like they're perfectly just woven in with the razor leaf pattern on the rest of it. And everyone in the casino turns to see her and just starts like shouting and cheering and whooping and applauding. And she's just drinking it all in, going like, thank you, lovely to see you all here.
I think Slane's also just absolutely following the crowd, cheering and clapping. She looks like that statue on the fountain!
And she just like sort of slowly descends, the spotlight following her the whole time just like making eye contact with someone in the crowd, just like pointing and, you know, laughing and smiling, doing little private jokes and gestures, working the crowd as she just slowly descends the spiral staircase to the casino floor below.
That's a classy entrance right there.
And as she reaches the bottom, the portal in the ceiling just seals up and the spotlight disappears.
Slane tugs on Phaedric's arm.
Yeah.
Should we go find the others?
I think Phaedric was just like, and just like, whoa, you know, and you kind of shake him out of his trance. It's like, oh, yeah.
Shake. Come on, let's go find Jacket and Slim. Scurry through the crowd.
Mhm.
Did you see that? Wasn't she beautiful?
I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of furry elves before, and I'd say she was up there.
I've never seen anyone like that before. That was incredible.
To the best of your knowledge, you haven't.
Maybe if you win that fortune's wheel thing, you can go down the staircase like that.
You know, it was like everyone in the entire place was looking at her. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, I mean, it's her place, so it makes sense.
What should we do? Should we try and find someone to take us to her? What should we do?
Do we see Pharaoh anywhere around?
You haven't seen Farah in a bit, not since he gave you your reward from the Githrai lady.
Oh. Then Slim will just kind of shrug.
Yeah, do we wait? Do we approach her? I feel like she seems like the kind of person that you make an appointment to talk to, you know?
Right, but she invited us here.
Did she like make eye contact with us or like see us when she was coming down?
Make a perception check.
Sure.
I guess retroactively.
Okay. That's pretty good. It's a 23.
Oh shit.
Yeah, at one point, I think it's specifically to you, Jacket, because you were looking out for this, seeing if you could get her attention. Her eyes do lock with yours for just like a brief moment, and she winks, and then starts like attending to others.
Yeah. So then Jacket will just say, "Oh, she saw us. Don't worry about that. She knows we're here."
Well, then we just wait for someone to come and find us? Or what?
Probably. Just kill more time.
Is there any just like seating? I'm looking at the map, but I don't see.
You can go sit
really
at the bar.
Yeah, there's seats at the bar, there's seats at all these slot machines, there's seats around the table games. In terms of just like lounge seating, there are some private rooms up to the north that you can go and sort of get away from the bustle of the crowd.
We want to be visible, right? We want her to know where we are, so we probably shouldn't go for one of the private rooms. But we could go. Yeah, there's some tables by the bar, like Celine said. We could go sit there and wait. I guess.
Probably the best plan, unless you want to play some more.
I'm gonna hold on to my coins so that we can play Fortune's Wheel tomorrow.
Celine pats Slim's arm affectionately and says, "You're growing already, Slim."
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm trying to look good, really, for all of you.
Baby steps. That was some good, admirable restraint. She just starts strutting off toward the bar.
Okay. You head over to the bar, and it's about 15 minutes as Shemeshka sort of like works the crowd and just like greets old acquaintances and renews things, and like ask, have you been? How's business? Just sort of like very slowly moving through the crowd your way, and it takes her a while to get to you, but she is moving your way, and you can clearly see that like the bar where you're sitting is her ultimate destination. So after some time passes and she finally reaches you, you're all together?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Says, so delighted you could make it tonight. Did you enjoy the casino?
Honestly, yes. I think we did.
Wonderful.
Yeah, this is my new favorite place in this entire city. So,
What a
congratulations.
charmer you are.
And these outfits you've supplied for us are just gorgeous.
On the
You've
house.
really
my dear
made
girl.
us feel like royalty. It's very, very nice.
You all have had such an abysmal time of things here in Sigil. From what I understand from Pharaoh, I thought it was only fair that you see what else the city can be.
The city was like this every day. I dare say we would be much obliged to stay.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, mostly we've seen the Hive and the lower ward, really.
Oh, you poor dears.
And death. We've all seen death.
That too.
Yes. Dreadful stuff.
Well, would you like to come with me? I think that we have business to discuss, to be honest.
Can I
Why don't-
insight check her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just want to get a read on her
The vibe check.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I also do an insight check?
And as many of you can do this as you want.
Shit. 23.
Okay.
21.
Wow.
What sort of vibe are you trying to get here?
I mean, I'm just trying to see if she is meaning,
Can
if there's anything sinister in her demeanor at all, or anything like that's could arouse suspicion in the way she's talking to us or holding herself.
There is. You can tell that, like, I think just from, probably you wouldn't even have to talk to her to know this. But, like the saying, there are no good billionaires?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, Shemeshka, someone who is this rich, didn't come by it honestly and probably came by it pretty brutally.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether she means you malice in this moment, it doesn't seem like it. But
Okay.
But there's clear motives to her supposed
Yeah.
kindness.
Mhm.
she is a fiend. I mean, you know that much just from looking at her.
Mm. So is she the same kind of fiend that what's her name?
See y'all.
Our best friend Cial was?
She's an Arcanoloth. I don't remember.
Which is what Cial
which is
was.
what Cial
Yeah.
was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fox-headed person. I was wondering if it was a mask or if that was actually what.
No.
Cool. All right. The recesses of my brain was like, wait, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. So she invites you to come with her to the private rooms where you can have a more relaxed chat than here at the bar.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go.
Shall we?
Right, this way. And she says, Boris, and makes a motion, and this sort of like fly-headed spear-carrying demon comes to her side and just starts like clearing a path for all of you, so that she doesn't have to deal with like social niceties on her way to the private rooms. So you all end up in here in this private room. There in here is like a small, like much more reserved little like cabinet of wines and things that you can take from. It's got like it's like coin operated in a weird way. It's like you can put gold into a little slot, and like a specific part of the glass in front of it will open up, so you can take a bottle. And then up here in the northwest, there's like a corner couch, as well as a table over to the east. Shemeshka walks over to the corner couch and just sort of like drapes herself fully across it.
I guess Celine will pull out a chair from the table. Just sit primly.
Yeah, Slim will lean against the edge of the table.
And Shemeshka says,
I will have you know though, I was very tempted to like sit on the other corner of the couch next to where she's draping. To sit right next to her.
let's see. Says, now then, what would you like to discuss?
I mean, go for it, Celine. You've got questions.
You invited us here, so clearly you have something you'd wish to discuss with us.
That's true. That's very true. I want something of you. And I think that I can give you something that you want as well.
If that something is answers, then we are all ears.
Yes, I can give you answers, and I can promise you more. Tonight I can't give you perhaps all of what you want. But do what I'm asking of you, and the rest will come.
When it comes to things we want, answers are one thing, sure. I think we'd love to have, but another thing I think we'd love to have is a little bit of safety in the city, if we're going to be here.
Yes. Things are so bad at the moment for you right now. I'm so sorry. It's dreadful what that lawyer did. Ugh.
Yeah, we got duped.
What do you know about that in general? Why do you know why he was after us?
Why, the whole town's abuzz. Of the dastardly villains who murdered the Fated?
What?
Fated?
Murdered who?
The Fated. That foe noble you killed. What was his name? Valnix? Whatever it was.
Oh, right.
Valnor. We did do that one.
We did do
That's
that
true.
one, but it was
Yes.
self-defense.
Valnor.
Well, there are ways of spinning what you did to make it sound much less savory than I'm sure it was.
Of course.
And Aurelius is excellent at that sort of spin. He's got the whole harmonium wrapped around his little finger when it comes to you for, and let's say nothing more of those weirdos at the Bira.
Do you know who his client is?
Aurelius?
Yes, the one that wanted us dead in the first place.
No idea. He works for many people.
Then what kind of information is it that you can offer us?
Why don't I give you a starter taste, a little sample of what I know? And in exchange for what I want, I can try and get you the rest.
I do think it's only fair that, maybe we hear what's being offered and asked.
Yeah, what exactly do you want of us? Like, what could we possibly do for someone who seems to have a lot of money and power?
Yes, from what you clearly have already found out about us, we do not have a great track record for staying alive in the city.
Well, what I want from you isn't in the city, so that takes care of that.
Ah.
That's the whole problem, you see. I have many agents, many contacts, many favors owed to me here in Sigil. And when it comes to agents outside of the cage, I'm a bit lacking.
All right, then let's hear what it is you have on offer.
I know more or less what's wrong with you. You four have your manifestations, symptoms. I'm not sure what the right word is. It side effects, perhaps, of a glitch in reality. My guess, and this is something I'm still working on, and will put my people on unraveling as soon as we come to a concord, is that in some previous incarnation, you got close to, or caught up in, or perhaps caused something that is very, very slowly eroding the fabric of the planes. Now, the good news for you is that this glitch means you can't die, not permanently. I know very much about that. You see, when I die, I am simply sent back to my home plane of the Grey Wastes. It's a terrible place, and I spend as little time there as I possibly can. But you enjoy a similar fate from mortals, which is very rare.
So, if this glitch is repaired, would that mean we'd go back to the way things were?
Well, I should think so.
Even our realities? Would we
I
be
don't see why
popped
not.
back into the place where we were taken from?
That I don't know.
But we would not survive death anymore.
Alas, no. If you wish to remain immortal forever, with no memory of your previous selves, incarnations, guises, I don't know what to call you. Honestly, the memory problem is the downside. The immortality is a nice upside.
But also the unraveling of the planes you mentioned is a pretty big downside.
That
Right.
is a very big one. It's happening slowly.
I assume none of us survived that, right?
Probably not.
How slowly are we talking about, though?
I would estimate that if left unchecked, this problem would unravel the planes in something like 12,000 years?
Oh, well, I see. What exactly does this unraveling of the planes entail?
Well, I think you can guess a little bit of it from your experiences.
People not dying?
People not dying, people not existing, people existing who shouldn't. Just this sort of general looseness and just inconsistency in history.
People being
And-
pulled from their planes and put into others.
Yes, that sort of thing. Now, that seems to be fairly limited in scope at the moment. I gather it's affecting you four, maybe a few others whom you've had close contact with.
Seems incredibly major. How do you think we could have caused something like that? We're nobodies.
That's what I don't know.
And all four of us. We've never
But-
even met before we ended up here in this city.
My resources are second to none. I have a great deal of pull, a great deal of clout, and I know a great many people. If anyone can get to the bottom of what's happening with you, it's me.
Then why haven't you done already?
Because you've done nothing for me.
I would think that resolving the unraveling of the planes would be in everyone's greater interests, including your own.
12,000 years is a long time.
Yes. Much longer than our individual lifetimes, to be sure.
I do wonder what will happen to you if you die of old age. Isn't that an interesting question? We could find out.
With the state of things, we're much less likely to die of old age than other causes.
That's very true.
Well, what is it that you want from us, then?
A very simple, very minor thing. There is someone in my employ who has possession of secrets that I would rather not get out. Who has gotten out? I don't know where they went, but I need you to go and find them and bring them back to me here.
What manner of secrets?
Accounting details.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I insight check her too?
Yeah, I'm going to as well. I
Am I
failed.
the only one who's not insight checking?
Apparently.
I guess so.
16.
15.
Okay. Once again, I rolled incredibly low.
Yes!
The two of you can. This is an obvious lie. It's like so obvious that it's insulting.
Yeah. What manner of secrets, really?
Oh, don't be a pill, Celine.
Well, if we're going to be risking our lives on a mission like this, for you, we're at least entitled to know what we're in for, what's on the line. I'm not asking for every nitty-gritty detail, but just come on, level with us.
All right. Fine. I will tell you, I wasn't being entirely untruthful when I said accounting details. The accounting is not gold, exactly. I am tallying up belief. Beliefs shape the planes, you know.
I thought that kind of thing was frowned upon here.
Only if you're caught.
I see. Belief in yourself?
Belief in whatever is convenient for me to have people believe.
That's a very, conveniently circular answer.
I try.
I suppose you don't owe us that much. So you want us to track down this person that has this sensitive information and do what? Just bring them back?
Bring them back to me.
Dead or alive?
Alive, preferably. Dead's no good.
That's reassuring. And who is this person?
Its name is R04M.
Not a person.
Mojons are very much people.
Well, you called it an it.
I called it a they.
I see.
You said R04 what?
R04M.
R04M. And whereabouts did they flee?
Somewhere into the Outlands.
Would I know, based on our previous interactions with Modrons, that it's weird for them to go against like orders and stuff?
Yeah, I think you would know a little bit about that, just from talking to Precision. and
Right.
things.
They're usually like very much like loyal, or
Yeah.
they just do what they're told, right?
Yeah.
It's very peculiar that this one fled. If it
I
was
agree.
in your employee,
I agree.
do you have any idea why this might have happened?
None whatsoever.
Insight check. Oh no! I hope someone else was rolling because that was terrible.
I was. But I rolled a 2, so.
Oh, I did too, but you know what? I'm feeling lucky.
Ooh.
I gotta mark off one of these.
I got a 16.
Oh my god, I rolled a 3 now. Fuck.
This is 7. Good thing I spent a lucky point on that shit.
Is that everyone who's rolling? Slim, are you going to try?
I guess I can. I've just been too busy typing notes to roll any insight checks. But I'm caught up now, so let's see how I did. Insight. 13.
She seems to be on the up and up.
Yeah.
She seems to not only not know, but not really care either.
Well, I would imagine that would be important information for us if we need to track them down. Did they have any friends or confidants within the city?
R04M?
Yes.
Friends? No.
What? Why laugh? Why is that
Don't
so
have-
absurd?
Modrons don't have friends. They have
Why-
co-workers.
Modrons also don't disobey orders, from what I understand.
Yes, this one was different and bizarre, but not that bizarre.
Could someone have gotten to him? Outbid you, so to speak?
In theory, I suppose. That will be one of the many questions I expect you to ask when you bring him home alive.
Or you expect us to ask them questions, not just bring them back?
I would like to know.
That might be an extra fee.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you don't. Okay, so you said this Modron fled to the Outlands, but you don't know where in the Outlands. And so my question, I guess, is where and what are these Outlands?
Oh, goodness, you really don't know, do you?
Not a clue.
All right, so we are in Sigil, right? On the inside of a ring that spins around a spire. Have you seen the spire?
Have we seen the spire?
It's hard to see from here because Sigil sort of floats above like the outer edge, but from certain places in Sigil, if you look in the right direction and the sky is clear enough, which is like not always true, you can see the very tip of the spire, sort of like down from Sigil.
I see.
Now, at the base of the spire, extending in all directions, are the Outlands. They are sort of extensions of the outer planes into finer reality. Not actually the outer planes. You're not going to be going to, let's say, Mechanos, but you'll be going to sort of a border place at the very, very edge of Mechanos, such that normal people can still live. There are as many of them as there are outer planes. Each outer plane has one. RO4M could be anywhere. But the place is not the abyss. It's not infinite.
That's still an awfully large area to search. I mean, just based off the
And-
tip of the spire that I've seen so far.
And I can start you where R04M must have entered. So, you'll have some sort of trail to follow?
Do you have any distinguishing features you can explain about this Modron? Something that sets it apart from its counterparts?
Not much of one, to be honest.
I don't imagine just saying, "Have you seen R04M?" will do us much good if they don't share their name with people.
Well, if you call the name, I'm sure they'll answer.
Oh, as
like-
surely as they followed the order to stay here.
For example, if there are Modrons that live here, I have to assume that, like, some of them live in these outer Outlands as well. Like, what if we go to one of these Outlands and there's just a whole bunch of Modrons? Without any distinguishing features, we've got nothing to go on. Do we just approach every single one we see?
Yes.
Damn.
I have another question. For the
She gives
people
you
listening.
a look.
Yeah. It was a slow look.
The same look as the guy at the gymnasium gives Celine every time.
We're getting there.
What exactly would be the risk if this information were to get out?
The risk?
Yes.
Oh, it would not be good for me, I will say.
Why? Would your hoarding of belief be unveiled and thus you'd be in danger of the consequences of that? Or is it something greater?
She smiles tightly and says, Celine, is that a threat?
No, honestly, I just want to know what it is we're getting ourselves into and what we're protecting for you if we agree to do this.
I think, Celine, that you are focused on the wrong question. It's not what I stand to gain from this. It's what you stand to gain from this. You could have an answer. You could have an end to this glitch life that's half of nothing. You could rest assured knowing that when you wake up every morning, you will still be you. Is that not worth any price, Celine?
Well, if I'm being honest, what you've told us today is that we virtually have eternal life, and that the unraveling of the planes will far outlast any one of our lifetimes if we were to live to old age, and that you have some very important information on the line, so it seems to me that you need us more than we need you.
They can offer you money. If we must be so gauche about it.
No, I don't know if it's money exactly that we want.
I'll work for tokens.
I just think that, if we're going to help you, a little honesty would go a long way. And if we're going to be putting our lives on the line for you, immortal though we may be, we are entitled to a certain breadth of information, a certain transparency, if you will.
Do you know why I like you, Celine? It's because you are an excellent liar. You lie to yourself when you say you are entitled to anything. I love a lie. Lying is a fun game that I think everyone should get to play.
So does that mean you're going to tell us more?
Yeah.
You do like us.
I do like you. And I think that you're going to do very well in my service.
Slim looks at the rest of the group.
Do we have any further questions, or is it time we had a little chat about this as a group?
Can we have the night to sleep on it? Your Excellency.
I'm very busy, Celine. I would like an answer now.
Well, we would
You may
like
have
some privacy to discuss.
10 minutes.
And we would like another roll of the fortune's wheel before we leave.
Oh, twist my arm, Celine.
We fully intend to pay the tokens required.
But she's smiling and she's gonna do it.
10 minutes and another spin on the wheel for each of us.
All right. Because I like you.
Excellent. Then she leads us to it.
Mhm.
Or should we leave?
She's not leaving. She's just sort of like, she just stretches on the couch and just kicks back. She doesn't leave though.
Okay, so I think Selena will give a pointed look to the rest of them and then walk out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe we can retreat to the rooms, the hotel rooms they gave us for privacy.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why you let me talk so much. I don't really have confidence in anything I'm saying. I'm just bullshitting the
Celine,
whole time.
you did an
Really good
absolutely
at it.
fantastic job. I was in awe.
I don't even know half the words that were coming out of my mouth.
So here's the thing. If it were just me reincarnating in a loop forever and there were no consequences, I'd roll those dice. I'm not too worried about it. She confirmed we can't die, so I'm not even worried about needing protection in the city anymore. But what she said about the multiverse, that does worry me. If that's true, I mean, sure, 12,000 years is a long time. None of us is going to live that long to see that, but a lot of people are. And, I mean, if we don't do something, who's to say, like, if we were responsible for this to begin with and we all die off of old age, who's to say if we die that anything can be done about it in that 12,000 years after our death and until the eventual unraveling, you know?
I'm still having a lot of trouble believing that any incarnation of myself would be at all remotely connected to something as grand as unraveling the multiverse. Like, this is absolute insanity. Do you not also feel the same?
I do, but you know what else is absolute insanity is the fact that when someone dies, they come back as themselves but different, and we've all done that at this point.
Sure, but I feel like all of us are virtually inexperienced. Maybe it's just me. What could we have meddled with so foolishly? It's very difficult to swallow.
Slim kind of shrugs.
All I know is what I've seen, and what I've seen is some pretty strange things happening around the four of us. I guess I kind of believe it's possible.
Celine looks at Phaedric and notices he's a little bit quieter than normal, or maybe pale. And just, yeah.
Phaedric's like been disassociating for like the last bit of this conversation.
And so she just kind of puts a hand on your forearm and is like, what do you think of all this? You've been awfully quiet.
I don't know what's real anymore. And I think, I don't know about the rest of you, but I think I know exactly where I fucked up to get here.
What do you mean?
I have a feeling Terralus isn't who he said he is.
Your patron? Why? What makes you say that?
He lied. And now I'm thinking he's lied about more than one thing. Can Phaedric try to remember the exchange? Like the pact, the day of the pact?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Or make this a Charisma saving throw.
Oh shit.
Okay, I shit you not.
Mm-hmm.
The way that was almost a 1, but it switched to a 19. So that's 19 plus 8.
Okay.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah. You are, for the first time, you focus really hard and you're able to remember with clarity the moment of your deal with Terraliz. What is it you're trying to remember?
What did I give up? What did he promise me? Like, what exactly happened that day?
He came to you in the training hall of the Paladin Academy, where you had been working to become a soldier in the service of, remind me?
Lathander.
Lathander. And he came to you and said that if you put aside your shield, he could give you something better. And the shield you had that you had carried throughout your academy days and your training to become a Knight of Lathander was gifted to you by your father. It was incredibly important to you. And somehow, and you're just now remembering how, Terrell has convinced you to give it up. By telling you sort of like the incredibly potent and evil creatures that you could defeat with his help and his help alone. And asked you, like, don't you want to defeat a great evil, Phaedric? Don't you want to pit yourself against the worst that the lower planes can throw at you and win? I can do that for you, Phaedric.
And Phaedric thought that meant he would be doing good. He would be saving people.
Yeah.
He would be saving his world, villages like his own, from meeting the same fate.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened.
Sometimes that is what happens. Enough times to keep you believing that is what would always happen. And the details of exactly what every mission you ever did for Fairless are hazy and still beyond the like Swiss cheese holes in your mind. But you remember, I mean, you've remembered one mission where you didn't get to do that. And you're pretty sure, although you can't recall the specifics, that that's not the first or only time it happened.
This isn't a history question or anything like that, but like, given everything that's happening and these realizations about my past, can Phaedric kind of make a connection, like almost make an informed assumption that Terraliz was behind other Phaedric's death?
You think back to your interactions with Terraliz in that bar, the Face of Gith, and you recall how avidly and intently he told you not to die again. And you realize it's because right now you are the way he wants you to be.
I think he takes a moment and he's going to look at the rest of them and say, like, confidently, I think we need to help stop whatever this is that's happening. But I need to die. And I need you to help me.
I'm sorry, what?
That was unexpected. What? Why?
You're gonna have to explain that to me because I don't.
I lost the through line there somewhere.
Terraliz is not who he says he is. And he's using me, and there's a reason why he wants this me here. And I don't want to give that to him. And if what this lady's saying is true, that we are immortal in a way right now, I should be able to die and come back as a version of me that hopefully has no ties to Terraliz.
Slim looks Phaedric in the eye. Can you roll me a persuasion check?
I mean, I can try. Persuade. 18?
Oh, shit.
Slim kind of slowly starts to nod and holds out a hand to you for you to shake it.
I take Slim's hand.
Look, this is the weirdest thing that anyone has ever asked me to do, but I believe that you believe this is the thing to do. And I trust you and your judgment and your compass. So there's only one person in my life whose moral compass I have ever trusted more. And he kind of glances towards Celine when he says that.
Celine blushes.
So if you ask, sure, I will help you with this.
Thank you.
Phaedric, I've helped a lot of people in this way pass to the next, phase of their life, if you will. So if this is truly what you want, I could also help you with this. But maybe we consider that if we do believe what the deal was earlier, the information that we got, it's possible that we do just need a powerful ally in the city, and maybe they can uncover some of these mysteries for us. Because I feel like we don't have nearly anywhere near a whole story. We've noticed, the glitch, air quotes, as she put it, but we don't really know why, and we don't really know how it occurred. So maybe it is something that she could help give us a little bit more insight on before we make a decision, a heavy decision on also believing that we're immortal in some way.
Well, so we don't really know if Shemeshka can provide what it is she's promising. Not really. She seems very affluent, very well loved here. That's true, but I mean, we kind of heard the same business from other people who have come after us, that we were part of a glitch. I mean, you didn't really say as much? Something similar? I can't remember. And also, Phaedric.
Yeah, but Relis's information came from Terralus.
We don't know that for sure.
I know we don't know that for sure, but you need to trust me. I know this. I do. A feeling.
I do. And this makes me very uncomfortable for lots of reasons. But consider this. Well, if we are right now aware that Terralus is lying to you and perhaps using you in some way, we have that knowledge now. Perhaps there's a way that we can con him or use it against him. If you stay as you are, if you die, there's a chance that more assassins will come after us, trying to get you back to the way you were, if that's even possible.
Well, now that you mention it, Relius did have more assassins come after us. So if Terraliz was behind the initial assassination, why would they send more?
Perhaps they wanted to isolate Phaedric. Maybe they were coming after us instead. I seem to remember Slim took quite a beating last time.
I kind of think that the assassins that are after us now are Relius's personal doing rather than a client's doing. Yeah. I could be wrong on that. I could be totally wrong, but I kind of think we messed with his business and he got mad about it.
I just don't see what he would have to gain to do anything like that without a client.
Make an intelligence check, Jacket.
Can I be my wizard real quick? Can I use my intelligence for this?
I mean, if y'all want to kill Jacket and roll the dice
a couple times.
Can I guidance him for this?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. D4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 16. Guidance is a 1. That's 17 plus another 1.
Hey.
So 18.
Every
Nice.
little bit counts.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you talk about the assassins that Relius sent after you, it occurs to you that the people he sent after you, like, the organizations that he tipped off to your existence and to your quote unquote crimes are not exactly assassins. You recall Butterfly saying that they wanted to take you in for study, and you recall that mainly who's after you is a harmonium who is not going to kill you.
They just want, they're the cops. He said the cops after us.
And they're mad at us for murdering the faded guy.
Yeah.
Well, and for study, that would be, you know, you would say, like, you wouldn't use that word if it's like, you know, you're interrogating a criminal or something, right? They probably have other things that they're after.
You know a lot less about the Bureau than you do about the Harmonium.
Yeah.
The Harmonium just seem like the cops. The Bureau is some other weird thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, we've only got a few minutes left to discuss this before Shemeshka comes after us. Do we want to accept this job? I mean, it'll get us out of Sigil.
It'll get us out of Sigil, which I think is important.
I think we should.
Honestly, I am intrigued to see the Outlands. It's very exciting.
And yeah, I mean, it's always possible that, you know, we meet this R04M and hear what they have to say, and we I don't know. We might change our minds, but
open.
exactly. Getting out of Sigil seems like a no-brainer. Shemeshka is willing to show us how to do that. I feel like that's big points in the column for taking the job. More information couldn't hurt.
Although, I mean, I like I said, I'm good at taking this job, but it does make me wonder why Shemeshka would want to pick us to do this job instead of just somebody else. Certainly, they have enough pull and wealth to just hire
she did
people.
say she has plenty of people within the city that she can control.
Yeah, but we're
she
also
doesn't
within
have
the city,
anyone.
and we're leaving the city, right? Like taking a portal somewhere or something.
Right, perhaps no one within the city is willing to leave it.
Or
And
maybe
Just a
it's more difficult for people who are from here to move between the Outlands and Sigil. I don't know. There's a lot we don't know.
I don't know.
We could ask.
we could
but-
ask. I doubt she'd give us a straight answer.
My main reason for saying I think we need to take this job is that if we are somehow, wild as it sounds, responsible for unraveling some multiversal fabric, I think we do have a responsibility to try and figure out how we did that and reverse it, even if the consequences are 12,000 years down the line.
Agreed.
All right, then we take the job. I reckon we ought to go and
Spin the wheel
give her the
first.
good news. Give her the good news,
Absolutely.
then spin the wheel, and then we can get out of here. All right. One last thing. I just want to say it's only been a few days since I've been here, but I love you all very dearly. And well, we're in this together, aren't we? So let's try to keep each other safe and all that. All right, let's go.
Phaedric nods at that, but like in his mind, his mind is made up.
Yeah.
And at this point, I want to dispel my familiar.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, Celine runs away before anyone has a chance to say anything to her because she's embarrassed.
Lim formed his head into the shape of a heart.
You're killing Gabo.
But it was an anatomically correct heart.
Oh god.
It was the silly cartoon heart.
The plot twist is that Phaedric dies laughing.
Yeah.
So do we want to do this now or after we take the job?
Let's take the job first.
All right.
Slim goes and gives Phaedric a big hug, just as they're leaving the room, and says,
whatever version of you gets spat out by the multiverse next. I hope he's as good a guy as you are, because Warlock Bros, hard to beat.
Phaedra gives him the biggest hug.
You squish into Slim.
Yeah.
I'll miss you, buddy. But I understand why you feel like you have to do this.
I knew you would.
But as long as I'm the version that's around here, I'm gonna do my best not to let this thing slide. I'm gonna go and figure out what I can do about Terraliz, and maybe by the time you come back around, if you come back around, we'll have a solution.
Thank you, Slim. You're the best.
The heart head again.
All right, so we go back to meet with Shemeshka.
Okay.
Mhm.
As you open the door, she makes like a big show of yawning. Oh, it's about time you all returned. Have you made a decision yet?
Yes, we will take the job.
Wonderful. Oh, this is so much easier last time.
Last time?
What?
What was it that you just said last time? What do you mean?
Did I say something?
Oh, don't lie to us. Shemeshka, we're going to
Ah.
help you. Be honest.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. I'm going to guidance myself.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. These D4s are so hard to pick up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Celine, do you have my amulet?
Do I?
I can't remember who has it.
I don't think so.
Ah,
I mean,
then I
you
probably
give
have
to one
it.
of us eventually, but it's only like during combat stuff. It's okay. I got 13.
Okay. She says, all right, fine. This once, I'll tell you the truth. Unvarnished the way you like it.
Please and thank you.
I knew from the start that you would do this job for me because you have already agreed to do it once before.
Is this related to the unraveling of the fabric of the universe? Or the multiverse, rather?
Last time that I saw you, you were a tinker, points at Slim, a holy warrior, pointing at Phaedric, a priestess, pointing at Celine, and a ranger, pointing at Jacket.
And when was this?
Oh, this was, I would say, a week or so ago.
And what happened to us?
I assume you all died in the process.
How many times have you asked us to do this job?
Just the once.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dirty 20.
Hey.
22.
Just a 15.
Is Jacket gonna try?
No, he pretty much knows that she's a pathological liar, so
Okay.
he's just like, this has probably been like 20 times.
Yeah. Celine, with your insight check, you get that she is telling the truth about this. That she really has only met you once before and hired you to do this once before, and that it was about a week ago. She is not exactly lying, but you catch that she was like unsure about what Jacket was the last time. Like she paused and was like trying to guess sort of what Jacket was. There was something weird there because she like seemed pretty sure about the other three of you.
And you're not sure what happened to us then? You just sent us on our way and we...
I sent you into the Outlands on the trail of R04M. It's a big place and a dangerous place, and I assume you all died and returned here.
So what makes you think we can do it this time? Why seek us out instead of someone more capable?
Because I know you'll agree. If you die this time, you won't remember. And then you'll come back to me or Sigil again, and I'll send Pharaoh after you again to make sure that things are okay after a certain amount of time has passed in which you have amassed the funds and the expertise and the skill necessary to do the task I want, and then this dance will begin again. Or you'll succeed. Either way works for me.
Seems like quite the risk you're putting to your information, having it be out there for time after
Not really.
time after time.
You're the perfect agent. Doesn't matter if you die.
So you're not worried about this modron leaking your information?
A little bit.
Insight check.
Yeah.
I might guidance myself this time.
I feel like you guys should just not stop rolling d20s.
I know.
At this
Honestly.
point.
Every line.
Yeah.
I'm rolling like garbage tonight, y'all.
Luckily, it's not super important.
Yeah, that's true.
Stuff.
13.
Yeah, she seems to be on the up and up here.
Okay. Well, fine. We've agreed to do it. We'll do it. So tell us where we need to go, and we'll be on our way.
After we spin the wheel.
After we spin the wheel.
Of course, your second wheel spin.
Yes.
Not very many people get that.
Yes.
You didn't want it last time. That's interesting to me. Very interesting.
You didn't have Fun Celine and Gambler Slim. That's why.
Suppose not. You are all very serious people. And again, she's sort of pausing. Like, her memory is like slippery on this point.
Well, to be fair, it's hard for us really to remember the facts about our previous selves as well. So I can't fault you for your memory slipping.
What do you mean?
I suppose it's another symptom of the unraveling multiverse and all that.
Hey, what kind of hat did the other Slim wear?
The other Slim's hat was... I'm blanking on this personally.
Oh, if it's the one I know, it's a top hat with some gears and
I was
other
trying to test her.
embellishments on it. Yes.
That's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd recognize him anyway.
It was a bad test for me to pose because
You wouldn't have known the answer.
I wouldn't have
anyway.
known the answer. So
All right, let's go spin the wheel.
All right. But she walks out and like says a few words to an attendant who's like posted up outside the door, and then just like flounces back on her divan.
That's the life.
Yeah, so you can all spin the wheel again if you have the wristbands.
I sure do.
Was it 5 per spin?
It is 5 per spin.
Yep.
Does everyone have 5? Does anyone
Exactly
need an extra 5?
I have 0, but it's okay.
I have exactly 5.
Slim gives Phaedric 5 tokens.
If you don't have 5, you can go to the casino cages here, and they will happily
Buy
exchange
5 more.
chips. It's 10 gold per chip.
Phaedric can have 5 of Slim's.
Okay.
Slim has 10, so that's 2 spins.
Okay.
Well, Slim, I reckon you ought to go first.
what? Oh, I mean, okay, sure.
Right. Slim, you sit down on the phone, and you hear a voice in your head say, "Naughty, naughty boy," and then a little as the machine activates for you again.
So naughty. Was it a D10?
Yes,
Okay,
Or D100. D10.
it's a D10.
I will pull the
As
lever.
the 3 wheels interlocking start to spin.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
That's a new. I think that's a new result for us.
It is a new result. The chute opens up, and just like the last time this chute has opened up, something has just sort of like fallen down the chute. This time, something sort of like rolls and flops its way down the chute. It takes its time getting there because it's a little bit sticky.
Yes.
And you pull up from the like little indentation at the bottom of the chute where things tend to settle. Look up and you see the still writhing tentacle of a mind flayer.
Oh my god!
Super cool.
I think
Okay.
Celine just screams.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay. You sit down on the little throne. The heavenly voice chorus sings, and you pull the lever.
Seven?
7. That's another result we haven't gotten yet. The like little the thing opens up and tumbling down the chute again a little bit unevenly, but this time because of the weird shape. And as it settles down, you pick up a small bottle of water.
Question mark?
It's
Water?
it's clear and stoppered with a like glass just like a glass stopper. It's like wedged in there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna write it down just like that. Bottle of water? Question mark.
Question mark? Water.
Okay, who's next?
You
Is
want to go?
anyone next?
I can go next.
Okay.
All right, I'll go last.
Okay. I think Celine just takes a second and just takes a deep breath and then sits down. I can do this.
Can you use your lucky dice on this?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
We can
Well,
do
good luck
this.
anyways.
Thank you.
All right. The heavenly voice sings.
Does guidance work here?
I don't think so.
No.
It's not an ability check. 4.
4.
Aw.
I was 1 away from a 0.
Yeah. I think we have seen this result before. A little slip of paper slides down the chute, and it's a coupon for a free drink at the Ice Lounge.
Oh,
Hey,
wonderful.
they're good drinks.
I'll get the one that gives you cold resistance.
All right, and jacket.
All right.
Yes.
Did you?
Ken?
I got a
It's
10.
always jacket.
I got a 10.
All right.
Round two, you stupid
The
thing.
outermost wheel locks into place in the sunbeam. The inner two continue to spin. Roll again.
How did you do
Okay,
that?
all right. I'm gonna pet a couple animals for luck.
Yeah, do it.
Pet a couple animals
all
for
of them.
luck.
Don't roll a 1 this time.
All right.
Wait, Jacket. Do you want to stroke my mind flayer tentacle for luck?
I stroke the mind flayer tentacle for
Is that
luck.
what they're calling it these days?
All right. Okay, here we go.
No.
I got another 10.
Wait, did you?
You got another 10?
Yeah.
Another 10.
Look,
Tip the camera
Can
down.
you see
Tip
it?
the
Can you
camera
see it?
down.
Oh,
Can you see it?
I see it. I
The
see
middle
it.
wheel locks into place on the sun.
Holy
All right,
shit!
hang on,
Inner
hang on,
wheel.
hang on, hang on.
The inner wheel continues to spin.
Oh my god.
Roll a third
Guys.
time.
Guys.
Wait, are you using it? Are you using a weighted die? What's
Oh
happening?
my god.
If you roll
Oh
a particular number, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Shoot, my chair just broke. Oh god. Okay, here we go. All right, here it is.
You pet the animals again.
I got a 9. Maybe
Ah.
that's good.
Okay.
Maybe that's not good. I don't know.
It's got to be still pretty good, right?
Okay.
2 10s and a 9, though. That's
Incredible.
insane.
My
It's
chair
not-
literally just broke.
You didn't win the chariot. You didn't win the big ticket prize.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Did
Ah.
win. How does this tumble out of the
Oh, yeah.
machine?
Like
I
this.
don't know what this looks like. The flap opens up and down the chute. I think tumbles a scroll.
Okay.
and that just like sits in the bottom of the thing waiting for you to pick it up.
All right. Jacket's like trembling, but
Yeah.
picks it up.
You pick it up and unroll it and and it's written in a language you don't know. And as you hold it and your eyes just sort of like try and figure out what is this thing, the scroll itself like starts to glow, this golden light.
Okay.
Until Jacket, you do know what it says. What language have you just learned?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Let's see.
Whoa.
Can I think about that one? Let me look at the
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
How do you add just a language? Can you
It's
Yeah.
like you can just click on the thing and add a custom language.
Yeah, if you just click on it, there's a drop down menu that says choose an option.
Yeah, and there's like a gear icon next to proficiencies and languages.
Oh, and it says custom
can-
language 1.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. Oh, I have to type it in.
and
Okay.
then you just have to type in it. Yeah.
Okay, let me look at the list.
So yeah, a prize you can win at the Fortune's Wheel is the ability to speak a language of your choice.
Wait.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if that existed in real life, I would be hitting up a casino.
That's pretty cool. All right, I'm okay with this.
Cool.
Need a new chair now, but yeah.
Wow, so close to getting 3 10s in a row.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was insane.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god.
I'm so happy someone got to roll the inner wheel. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's where all the good stuff is.
Yeah.
So this is where all our gold goes for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, this is it. This is our
I'm
money.
gonna have
50
like
gold. Let's go.
I'm gonna have like 6 mind flayer tentacles by the end.
So once you're all done with your second spin of Fortune's Wheel, what do you do?
Well, do we have the information about where to go?
Yeah, you can go back to Shemeshka, who is still in her private room,
Mm.
and she'll says, "Well, now that you've got that out of your system," and she hands you a this little jade token. Let's see. It is a piece of it's actually a piece of lapis lazuli, shaped like an eye, which says this is a portal key. There's a big statue of a rearing horse in the cloak ward. Can't miss it. I'll have Farah guide you there. Be very careful about being on the streets, though. It's not far from here, but we wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Mm.
Unless you do. Up to you. Don't let anything happen to Pharaoh. He's not important. Use this in the archway of that horse, and you will be taken to the Outlands, where R04M went through. Any questions?
Yeah, is there a certain type of language I should know when we go there? No. I'm kidding. I didn't ask that.
What language do Modrons speak though? That might be a good thing to. Binary.
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 I don't know. Here.
Uh,
So I
Gabo, you make the big like I don't know, a surprised face, but we have had a character on this show who spoke binary before.
I love that.
Yeah, and it was Zach's character.
Yep. In campaign
yes.
1.
Languages on Quadron says languages Modron.
Modrons.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which is not a language I can pick. But I was thinking when I was looking through the list, I'm like, okay, I think Jacket would probably pick something that's like kind of weighing on him a little bit, and whether that's like infernal from dealing with fiends, or if Modron was a language or something, but it's not. So I'm trying to pick from something that he's like been working with for the past week or whatever. So it might be infernal.
Okay.
Mm.
That feels like it would serve you well.
Yeah,
No matter what.
I think we'll do that one. Okay.
All right. So, do you have any further questions for Shemeshka? Or are you ready to go?
I'm ready if you all are.
Do we need a private room for like 5 minutes before we leave this place?
For what?
Everyone looks at Phaedra.
We just need
just
to
a-
like before we check out of our rooms, we've got to go back. We got stuff in there, so it'll be like 5 minutes.
Oh, do you mean can you go back to your room?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
We'll see you later.
Yes.
Or other we'll see you later.
In
Either
a
way,
week or so.
suits me.
Yeah.
I say thank you in Infernal.
Please do not come back without our 04M. I do want them back very much.
Well, we're going to
Bye.
do our best. So
Hmm.
I think Slim feels a bit awkward and just kind of like bows as he leaves. I don't know. He's not quite sure what to do with Shemeshka, so he bows as he leaves.
Mhm.
Awkwardly.
Hmm.
She also leaves. I think now that she's gotten this out of you, she's going to return to the casino floor and just like take care of other business.
Schmooze.
Shemushka.
Shmooshka.
That's the word I was going to use.
Yeah.
Shmooshka. Well, are we taking care of this business of yours, Phaedric, before we leave?
Yes, but you don't have to be there. I don't want to do that to you.
Wait, we're doing that now? I thought don't we want to wait?
I look at Slim.
I mean, don't look at me. That's a very personal question. It's up to you. Like I said, I'll do this if this is what you want, but I'm not going to do it until you like give me the signal.
He's
Yeah,
right.
I'm
It should be
I'm sure.
your decision.
I'm sure.
I guess we're doing this now then.
All right.
Hey,
Slim, I can do
just-
it if you know. I'm familiar with these things somewhat.
I'll be present.
I think I give Celine a big hug
Oh.
and I say, "Thank you for. I know we've only known each other for like a few days. The previous you kind of scared me, but you're a badass. And honestly, like after all this, maybe go to law school. You're really good at that."
I was always good at arguing with my dads.
Or you could be a diplomat or a negotiator if you don't want to sell your soul to
Yeah, some
capital
sort of
L
mediator.
law.
Right. Well, I'll consider it, but I'm still young. My options are open, and this isn't about me.
It's been a pleasure getting to know you. And again, if we're right about this, which I'm pretty confident, I'll be back and hopefully it'll only be a little bit.
I
Before
hope
we
you're
meet
not
again.
awful and scary like old me was.
My hope is I'll get to be a me that I vaguely remember from before meeting Terrorless. I hope that's the me you get. He was a pretty solid guy.
I'm sure that no
Um,
matter who it is, it'll still be you inside, and that's what matters.
And I give her a hug again. And now at this point, he's tearing up.
I'm gonna squeeze him back really tight. I think I'll wait outside. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Um,
And I think I turn to you, Slim, and I give you a big hug. And I'm gonna say, thank you for being the best of friends to me. Thank you for being like the sibling I never had. I hope the next me can share this bond with you as well. And I want you to go be with Celine right now.
Slim
I think she
doesn't
needs you.
have tear ducts. But Slim starts to get a little melty. He just starts drooping.
Oh, I try to put you back together.
No, it's okay. I'll be good. Because I know you're coming back, and I know that whoever you come back as is going to be great. I was also just thinking you're probably right. I should be with Celine, but I'm not going to leave you either. So I'm going to go on the other side and sit next to Celine, and I'm going to extend a pseudopod through the door to hold your hand.
Oh,
Stop, that's so cute.
Yeah, just under the door. Don't hold your hand.
All right. Then it's just Jacket and Phaedric in the room.
I know this may seem really rash to you, and I should probably think it through more, but I have to go with my gut on this one. You know, when you just know something in your heart to be true. And I think this is how I'm gonna be. I'll be best equipped to help you all and the world in general. And thank you for doing this. Thank you for being a friend and showing me kindness. And I don't know, just thanks.
Well, I'm sure we'll see each other soon. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with this decision, but it is your decision. And in the training that I did receive from some soup kitchen owner that may or may not exist, there are implements to help and harm, and all of this is for the path that someone has chosen. So he says that, and then he puts on his mask of mercy, and he says, "You have one last chance if you change your mind."
No, I'm sure.
All right.
Thank you, Jacket.
Yep. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a fight.
It's not a
an
fight.
encounter.
Mhm.
It's kind of like what you do. It's an act of mercy.
Yeah, as like cleanly, you know, he was a friend. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
like he doesn't want to like make him feel pain.
Yeah.
So as cleanly and as painlessly as possible, Jacket
Yeah.
will fulfill Vader's wishes.
Slim, you feel a hand tighten around your pseudopod, and then a minute later, you feel it loosen. And that's where we'll end this season.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
We'll pick up this game at some point in the future. We don't know when.
Yep.
But this is not the end of Phaedric, and it is not the end of Antiheroes Anomalous. Hope that you come back next time for more fun. Planescape Adventure
Death.
In the
And more
Outlands.
death.
in the Outlands. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.